Hey everybody, I'm John Swantek. Welcome to this week's edition of Match Play. Let's get to it and meet this week's combatants. We're joined by Brian Katrek from the PGA Tour Network, the host of Teed Off weekday mornings on SiriusXM Radio, and Melanie Hauser, contributor to PGATour.com. Ladies always have the honor on Match Play, so Mel will get us going here. Top 5 players in the FedExCup point standings control their own destiny at the Tour Championship this week. Which of those 5 is going to get the job done at Eastlake, Melanie?
I'm going with the front runner. I'm going with Webb Simpson, and not because he's the front runner. He's on an incredible streak. He's playing the best golf of his life this year. If you just look at his finishes in the second half of the season in particular, he's always in it. He's always somewhere in the conversation. You know, he doesn't have anything to prove at this point as far as President's Cup and things like that. So, you know, I could see him just taking off and playing well and holding on.
Simpson really rolling. Katrek, make the case for one of the other 4.
I'm going to go with Matt Kuchar, mostly because he's had more laps around Eastlake than any of these guys have. Georgia Tech golf team, of which Matt Kuchar was a member, used to practice at Eastlake, and that's, you know, I think experience at a golf course is priceless. And, oh, by the way, he was a contender last year. He might have been the player of the year last year, but for Jim Furyk winning at this tournament. He's a contender again this year, and he actually can win the FedExCup without winning a tournament this season. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think Kuchar's been playing good golf. I think he gets it done at Eastlake. And if he wins at Eastlake, he wins the whole shooting match.
Sometimes playing on your home course brings distractions. I like the Simpson pick from Melanie. You'd think Webb might be slowing down, but didn't look like it in Chicago. Let's give Melanie topic number 1. Katrek gets the first swing at our second topic. Which guy outside the top 5 in points this week, Brian, could win the Cup as Furyk did last year?
Well, there's a guy that we've all just forgotten about, and he's a 2-time winner this year, and they were both big events, and that's Nick Watney. I just really love the way Nick Watney can hit the ball on any trajectory. His natural trajectory is so high, that's going to reward you on the firm, fast greens at Eastlake. And I saw him with one of the most impressive putting performances I've ever seen for an entire week when I was walking with him at Aronimink. If he putts like that, and he probably putted pretty close to that when he won at Doral, those are 2 big wins for Nick Watney. Nick Watney's going to win easily the tournament, and then with a little help, he can win the FedExCup, and nobody's talking about him.
Yeah, Watney, one of the quietest multiple winners going in the playoffs. Melanie, who might slide in there and steal the Cup this week?
I have to say I like his pick of Nick Watney, but I'm going with Jeff Ogilvy. Made a huge leap this last week. The third-place finish, amazing. He's struggled, you know, all year with stitches in his finger to an injury. When he's playing well, he's got one of the best games out there, and he's playing well. I've been a fan of his game for a long, long time. He's a prime candidate to do that.
Yeah, hard to argue with that, honestly. Ogilvy runs hot and cold, but when he's in the hunt, as he was in Chicago, needing to finish third, he got the job done. I could see Ogilvy keeping that momentum going this week. I'm going to give Melanie topic number 2, so it's a 2-up advantage right now. Katrek can't win it. He can salvage some respect.
I press.
He can salvage some respect.
We're going 2-2, Melanie.
Possibly. All right, Melanie gets the first swing at our third topic. We were thinking about the finishing holes. Drivable par 4 at Plainfield, reachable par 5 at TPC Boston, tough par 4 at Cog Hill. This week we've got a long par 3 at Eastlake. Which of these diverse finishing holes is the best one to crown FedExCup champion?
I'm going to go against everything anybody thinks. I like the par 3 finishing hole. I really do. This is not like you're teeing it up on the 17th at Sawgrass. This is not a huge risk-reward hole. The bottom line is, if the player's playing well enough, he's going to come in and par is going to do it. He's not going to have to birdie to win it, but it allows somebody to play catch-up. So I kind of like it. It's different.
Yeah, great finish at Eastlake with Furyk last year. All right, Katrek, you got to get on the board.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to go with a hole that I'm not so sure the players would like. I just watched so much drama unfold last week in Chicago on that 18th hole. I mean, it may be the most maligned of the 4, but it's, you know, it's a half par. It's a par 4.5. You've got to hit a very good tee shot. Then you've got to hit a very good approach shot. It wasn't just the long hitters that were flourishing on it. And it's specifically that back left hole location that they use on Sunday. You can go at it. There's plenty of room to land the ball, but you're putting a lot of trouble into play. 18 at Cog Hill rewards good golf, and that's what should settle the FedExCup.
Katrek, take your tough par 4 and save it for the U.S. Open. This is the playoffs, man. We want birdies and eagles. We want excitement. We want fireworks. We want a potential hole-in-one on the final hole. I'm giving topic 3 to Melanie Hauser. It's a clean sweep this week. Thank you. It was well played.